Assalamualaikum. I'm Nurul Jamiti Abdul Razak. Today I would like to share the mega project in Malaysia, which is the East Coast Railing ECRL project. This is conducted by Malaysia Railing in Sdn Bhd and collaboration with the China Communication Construction Company Sdn Bhd. Okay, next is the background of ECR project. The Government of Malaysia in its regional plan for the East Coast Economic Region (ECR) and National Physical Plan. The Government of Malaysia has appointed Malaysia Rail Link Sdn Bhd (MRL) as the project developer, operator, and asset owner for this ECRL. MRL has entered into a contract with China Communication Construction Company and China Communication Construction Company Sdn Bhd, collectively known as the CCCC. The project commences from Kota Baru Railway Station and traverses southward to Kuantan Port City and westward to Port Kelang. This project start date which is from 16 April 2017 and will be complete date on 31st December 2026. As you can see, this is the project layout for ECRL. Okay, the next is the budget and cost of Israel. We divide by 3, 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0 because of the changes in government in Malaysia during the particular time. Okay, the first one when the project major mega project is start 2017 and the cost is 5.97 billion, and during that time is Datuk Sri Haji Muhammad Najib bin Razak is a prime minister. Next is for 2.0 on 2018. The cost is 66.02 billion, and during this time Tun Dr. Mahathir bin Mohamad is the prime minister. And the latest one is ECRA 3.0, which is start 2022, and the cost a little bit increase, which is 74.96 billion, and the prime minister is Anwar Ibrahim. Okay, for this slide, it's shown how the cost is calculated, how the cost is happened from the previous slide, which is according to original cost, and the cost and latest cost is related with the construction cost, operating expenditure, interest. That is make the SRA 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0 is different and up and down. Okay, next is a constraint faced in this project. We can divide by two, internal and external. Okay, this slide shows the constraint in the internal concept. We have three, which is the first one is quality conformances of material and the risk level is minor. The second is direct sunlight and high temperature or heat during operation and the risk level is moderate. And the critical risk level is supply is not timely. Okay, the first one is quality conformances of materials, or the cost of contrast is the first one, quality control for overseas supplier. The item delivered by the supplier do not match the item required by the on-site user due to cultural differences. And the third one is material damage during transportation. So the impact from this constraint is program delay, and how to solve this constraints or problem is to control and mitigation. From the control and mitigation, ensure all required tests included in contract for overseas suppliers, confirm the performance of goods with the supplier, and the third one is state special condition in the contract. The second one is direct sunlight and high temperature or heat during the operation. This is cause of concern indicate monitoring of workers' health, indicate job rotation of workers, and lack of rest areas and sample water of at work area, and lack of awareness. The impact from this constraint is the impact towards time and cost, of course, and health of personnel. Okay, how to control and mitigation toward this problem is close supervising to monitor workers' health condition during the work, first aider and first aid also provide at workplace, of course. And next is preventive safety measure taken to ensure workers are not exposed uh, to hot sun for long hour by implementing job rotation of workers. So can do the shift. Next is all employees and are given pre-task training and refresher training on the hazard and control, and employees advised to use long sleeve jacket to work. Okay, the third constraint is supply is not timely. Okay, the cause of this constraint is poor planning, poor logistic. Many public holiday causing delivery delay, especially in Malaysia, right? Okay, for the impact is time and cost of cost. Delay supplier, affect the construction and production process, lengthen the procurement cycle. So how to solve the problem? How to control and mitigation this problem? This constraint is according to the project construction plan, formulate detailed annual and quarterly material plan and report the material and equipment plan in 3 days in advance, and establish supplier access and evaluation mechanism to blacklist supplier who have poor logistic, and lastly run the low bed or lorry for the project for the situation delay delivery caused by public holidays. Okay, next is we have three constraints in the external context, which is manpower shortage and COVID risk. The risk level is measured. Possible delay to the monsoon season, risk level is measured, and insufficient supplier of material. The risk level is very critical. Okay, the first one is manpower shortage and COVID risk. The cause of constraint is travel restriction on foreign production workers due to the international border control caused by COVID-19. Next is much longer processing time and approval by authorities for visa and work permits. And the next one is local young generation reluctant to apply for jobs in marine. Okay. The effect from this constraint or problem is construction work process may be delayed, increase of time and cost of project, of course. Okay, next is how to control and mitigation. Sourcing through local contractors or agency to recruit existing foreign construction workers in Malaysia or local workers and technical experts in Malaysia. Next is to negotiate or lobby for special approval to bring in construction worker from China with the from CCERL, HQ, and MRL, of course. Next is training collaboration with local authorities on all local unskilled workers. Okay, the second one is possible delay due to monsoon season. As you know, this project is for the East Coast place, so this will be impact to the project. Okay, the cost of constraint, unusual flood that is likely to happen, referring the flood history December 2020, 2021 to March 2020 and 2021. Monsoon season usually happen in the East Coast region from November to March every year. The monsoon season is likely to cause flooding in the state region. Okay. The impact from this constraint is time and cost, and how to control and mitigation is increased resources and productivity, preparation of flood protection to protect materials and machineries. Okay, the scope has been developed for this mega project is preliminary design and construction drawing, procurement, construction and testing and commissioning. Okay, this mega project is still ongoing. The project start date is on 16 April 2017 and completion date is 31st December 2026. Okay, quality measure. The project director or executive project director shall ensure processor and put in place that all inspection, material measuring, and test equipment is controlled, calibrated, and maintained in accordance with specific requirements. So, last but not least, the conclusion for this mega project presentation is quality management can be applied to this mega project in the terms of problem solution. We must understand both the cause and the impact of the problem. From there, we may address problem by connecting people, methods, and measures. A solution is also required within a specific time frame. Thank you.